Well, guys, how's it gonna go this time? We're gonna try this again. We're getting ready to put it in the ramp, and because it's just the two of us, I won't be able to show you everything of getting it in the water, because he's gonna need my hands to hold on to the ropes as we get it in there, get it secured, and then he takes the truck and parks it. So wish us luck. Here we go. Did the water pump do everything that we needed it to do? And I see him in there. He's messing with the new Garmin. That will tell us where we're at and give us the wave points. And then should we catch some fish today, let's say when we catch fish today, then he can mark where we caught them. All right, you've got this running. We're sitting at the ramp. What's the deal here?
Make sure it don't overheat before we take off.
And from what I'm seeing on the temperature gauge, and I don't know if you can see it right there, it's staying right at 150. When we overheated that day because of the water pump not working, it was up to almost 250. So is 150 the ideal temperature?
It's got a 170 thermostat, so somewhere in that area, it should stay in that area.
Okay, and look, he's got our Garmin on. And what are you doing there in that container?
Trying to make these fit on those so we can go fishing.
And those are the leads, is that what you called them?
Yeah.
So that we can put a wormy on it. Well, there's the ramp. We're no longer sitting there. There's the captain.
Where? There's no captain on this boat.
Oh my God, you better let me off then. I want out. Enjoy the ride, guys. Let's see if we can't put one of these fishing poles. I don't know if you can see them down there. We got 4 fishing poles for walleye. I don't know what is biting and what's not biting, but I look at it this way. We're on the water again. How's your temperature gauge?
Staying at 150.
Still right there. Does this thing know where we're at?
Right there.
We bought that Garmin, what, 2 years ago?
They bought it when we got.
Does it tell you how deep it is here?
Yeah, it's 4 foot.
Okay, see right there? Now it says it's 5.8, 6 foot.
Yeah.
That's one thing nice about that, to know your depth. There's boats coming in. Right, you wanted to leave this in the water and run. How long did we sit at the ramp and let this run?
About 15, 20 minutes.
So therefore,
It's not getting hot. So evidently one problem's done. Now let's see if we can go out and fish without having anything else.
I'm in the back and we're coming up on the bridge, but I want to show you something. Jim changed our antenna. We didn't need such a tall antenna because every time we would go to this bridge, we'd have to lower the antenna or not even put it up until we got through it. But it's not necessary in today's time and the electronics they have. And there is the antenna on the boat. And there's the bridge. Wonder how much gas is out here at the point. I see
539.
So it's 539. I could see the 39. I didn't know it was a 5 or a 6. 539 for gas on the water. And this is non-ethanol, right?
Right.
I know you've seen this view before, but it's just a pretty view to see that lake out there. Look at this. They're dredging the channel. Look at this.
Well, they better hurry up because I want.
What's your depth?
2 foot.
2 foot is what our depth
That's what's
finder.
underneath the boat. That's from the bottom of the boat.
Wow.
I've got my motor up at an angle right
Look how big that dredge is. This channel needs a good dredging, especially this at what I would call the mouth to get out to the lake. So I'm gonna have to get a seat because I know he's gonna want to see how everything's working, and that means once he gets out here, he's gonna put the lower unit down, and then he's gonna.
Right now, if it was straight down, I'd be dragging.
Oh my gosh, 2.4. I know that, I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm sure you can, 2.5. So, I'm gonna get in the seat and then I'll show you when we get going. All right, here we go, guys. Mr. Hudson?
I'm playing.
You're what?
I'm playing.
Playing with your depth finder?
Yeah.
What's it going to tell you?
What's under us?
We hope there's fish. And we hope they're walleye. Well, he's playing.
There's all kind of fish under us.
I'm gonna get some of the spoons out and some of the worm harnesses so that we can put some lines in the water. Remember I told you that I wash my worms? Right there's my water. Right there's some worms, and they're gonna go in here so that that black stuff doesn't get all over the bottom of this floor. Our floor's dirty from Jim working in here. So before we go in, we will wash the inside the boat. We brought cleaner and we have plenty of water around us, and we have a brush underneath that compartment. All right, there's the worms. Get your own worm, Jim. Here, have a worm. No, I already put them in there. I don't need to be bathed with them. That's why we carry hand sanitizer. So he's getting that worm on the pole. Got this one out. I don't know that you can see that line, but it is doing what it needs to do. It has a dipsy diver on the bottom. That is what that is. So we are fishing. Now can we catch? That's why it's not called catching. You gotta fish for them. What'd you get?
White bass, number 2.
That's not what we want.
I know.
You said there are a lot of fish. Can you feel the rocking of the boat? Now he's got the pole back in the holder, and he's got to wait for the next one. They took off his worm off his bait, off his hook, so he's put a new worm on it. Now he's got to set the dipsy diver. That holds it and bounces on the bottom. Let's see if we can find them or catch them as they're trying to steal all his bait. What do you got?
What a whopper!
Is that a baby perch?
Nope, like this.
Really? Wow. Well, that's 3. Not the right kind. He just told me there were fish. Oop, bye-bye, fishy. He just said there's fish all over below us. Not the right kind yet. We're looking for a walleye.
Here, Wally, Wally, Wally. Hello, Wally.
He's saying, here, Wally, Wally, Wally. Come out and play. Did you find what we were looking for?
Yeah, but he don't look like he's big enough.
I don't think he's big enough. enough, but guys, this is the walleye. This is a great white meat. So see, now he has to measure him. Okay, put him there. Oh, hold on. 14 inches. He's not long enough. He cannot stay. He has to go grow up. Bye-bye.
Go grow up. Send your grandpa.
He wants his grandpa. Hey, you didn't get skunked. What are you swatting away?
You run into a bunch of nets.
But at least we got a walleye.
One. I need them about that long.
About that
About
long.
20 inches.
All right.
I'm not saying this long. I'm saying about that long. 20 inches.
Well, you're being generous. You're being realistic.
I want a 36 incher, but you know.
You know, a lot of those are caught over on off of Catawba and Marblehead. I don't know why coming out of the Turtle Creek channel way back there.
It's not that deep here.
Okay, it's due to the depth of the water. And this,
Well, we're in 25.5 foot of water.
okay, 25.5 foot of water. And I think over there you'd probably be seeing 35 to 40.
Yeah, there's a shipping channel over there.
And that's where the big fishies hide.
Yeah, that's where the big fishies are.
So you go over there and say, Wally, Wally, Wally.
Yeah.
All right, we're boogieing in. They say the weather is changing, and when they tell you that out on Lake Erie, you get off. So we're heading towards land, and it's rough. I can't turn it. All right, I'm watching Davis Bessie, which is that smokestack, and the smoke is lower to the top than it was when we went out. So that is an indication that the weather is changing. And it's something that we always watch when we're out there. So now Jim has us back into the shore. Right on the water. Isn't that pretty? I don't think I got to show you that the last time. They have the beach. They have literally like that. Alright, here we are. We're back in here. I gotta stand on my tippy toes to see up over the front to show you that we're getting back into the channel. And I do think the weather is changing. I'm going to take you back here. Say hello to the captain, everyone. That's Mr. Hudson behind the wheel. But if you look over that way, the sky, oh, we got to get past this to see it. I don't think the sky looks so great. And that would be to our east, west, sorry. That would be to our west. I think the sky just looks a little weird. So when we heard on our two-way radio, the marine radio, that weather was coming in, we don't question it. We get off the lake. That is what you need to do at Lake Erie. You cannot stay out there. And here is a campground and for trailers at the point. And of course this is the boat pumps. Again, $5.39 a gallon, and it says slow, no wake. If you take that road and go that way, it whips around to the right and goes to the entrance of our campground. You know, it's nice to come up here. You get to the camper, it's set up, it's on the permanent lot. We don't have to do it every weekend. And the way things have been going, we've been here quite a lot this year. And that's one of the reasons you're not seeing as many storage unit or pallet auctions from, or videos from us. Because we want to enjoy the lake, it's summertime, and we want you guys to enjoy the videos that we put up. So there's two boats in front of us. They might go to docks. I don't know if everyone needs to go to the ramp like we do. So we'll just see what happens when we get there. So what are you thinking about your new Garmin thing there?
Gotta figure it out.
Pretty complicated, so I better take the book in my bag for you so you can read it.
I'll figure it out. I'll YouTube it.
Whatever you need to do, yeah, YouTube it. We do that with almost everything. Never used to be that way, isn't it something? The technology they offer us these days. I'm in the back of the boat while Jim's backing it into our storage area. Look at that sky over there. If we don't get a storm, it'll be very surprising. So we're off the water, we're back here. But then you see the sunshine over there and that way. So is it going to be a matter of time before this reaches us? Or what go around us? You never know what the weather's going to do up here off of this lake, because it can really get vicious. We've been through some storms up here that are scary. We're safe. We're back.